right, listen up. This won't take long. I know that you're all anxious to get back out to that river. Find Jack. And Starziak. He's already taken out one of our cops. Let's make sure that he doesn't hurt anybody else. Starziak is considered armed and dangerous, but we do want him brought in alive, so be careful. And as for Detective Snyder, this is still considered a rescue mission. And yes, I know he's been out there a long time, and I know that that water is cold. But you all know better than anyone else that he is an intelligent man, and he is a stubborn man. He's just too plain pig-headed to die, so you go out there and you give him 200%. Because he wouldn't give anything less for any one of you. He's out there. He's alive. I want you to bring him back. Go. Can I tell you how bad this coffee is?
Well, I'll start a new pot.
Yeah.
And maybe you can take a break when the lieutenant gets back.
When Jack's home.
I thought you might be worried about your husband, you know, with everything that's going on with him.
What? What about my husband? What? What's going on?
I thought you knew.
What? Knew what?
About what happened with him and Doc Reese.
Jessica, that was your office on the phone. You're never gonna believe this.
It seems your husband and Doc Reese got into a fist fight at Lakeview last night. And
now they're both in jail.
Any message for your wife, sir?
Nothing, thanks.
So you can talk, huh? You were so quiet when they brought us in here last night, I thought you might have broken your jaw when you pounced on me after that sucker punch.
You're lucky that's all I did.
Being locked up all night for something I didn't do is not my idea of luck.
You know what? None of this would have happened if you'd had the decency to keep your hands off my wife.
Oh, la-dee-da. You know what? You need to get a new song and dance, man, because that one's getting real old.
Tom! Oh my God, what happened?
Well, why don't you ask him, your lover?
Nothing ever happened, Tom. I am not the one who made love to Doc Reese.
You're not the one? And what is that supposed to mean?
It means that
Margot!
There you are. Thank you so much for rushing right on over. Now listen, I've already looked at the menu. They've got some wonderful specials. What do you feel like eating?
Mom,
You look beautiful, honey.
what's the crisis?
It sounded urgent.
It is. So you want me to create a distraction?
Something that will pry Jennifer away from Jordan long enough.
To consummate your marriage? There's something that I haven't told you. Something important. And it would be wrong to keep it from you any longer. I just hope you have it in your heart to understand.
Too many teeth. Okay, think Mother Teresa meets Mandy Moore on a good day. You are serene, you are innocent, you are perfection, perfection. It's a pleasure to meet you, your most excellent reverendness. My fiancé, Christopher, has told me so much about you, and having you marry us would just... Oh! Okay, one word. First impression. What do you think?
Wow. Incredible.
You think so?
Yeah, who are you supposed to be in that getup?
It's not a get-up. I'm totally being myself.
Oh, yourself? I've seen yourself, and that ain't it.
Well, I'm meeting the minister who's going to marry me and Chris.
Oh, in that case, you're gonna want my honest opinion. Allie, you look like you're going up for parole or something.
Be nice. I need to make the right impression, because if I don't, then he's like bound by God or something to tell Chris he's making a huge mistake.
We gotta make sure this is all over the morning news. Every boater on the lake is to be alerted. Any scouts in the area, everybody is to be on the lookout for Jack.
And Starziak.
Alert all neighboring counties. See if they can get any volunteers to...
Hell. Hi, honey. I haven't seen you since last night.
Honey, we've been kind of busy around here.
No, I know. I just thought I'd bring you some decent coffee. Maybe you could take a little break. Any luck finding Jack or that maniac?
No, nothing yet. Emily, why don't you go see Carly? I'm sure she could use it.
No, she's okay. She's all right. Rosanna and Emma stayed with her the night. I thought I'd come here if there's anything I could do to help.
There's nothing here for you to do, Emily. I mean, just go home. Just go home, say a prayer for Carly and Jack.
Hey. Wake up, sleepyhead. You gonna sleep the day away? It's a beautiful day out there.
Jack.
Morning, beautiful.
You're back. I knew you'd come back. I'm so worried about you. Where have you been?
I'm right where you left me, Carly.
Jack.
I'm right where you left me.
Oh, you're so cold. And you're so wet. I'll get you some blankets and a cup of tea, and you'll be as good as new.
It's too late, Carly.
Oh. Don't say that.
It's too late. I'm dead.
Listen, man. All Margot's trying to say for the millionth time, in the millionth way, so you get it through that thick head of yours, is that she and I were never together in the way you think. It never happened.
Never, Tom.
Tom, you have to believe her. Margot would never.
Just stay out of this.
I'm just trying to help.
Help? I don't need your help. I don't want your help. All I need is Tom. All I need is my husband.
But I don't need you.
Emily, look, I hope that didn't hurt your feelings. I mean, he's been up all night, and there's no sign of Jack, and he's frustrated. That's how he gets when he's on the job.
Thank you, Nikki, for explaining my husband to me. I really appreciate it. What would I do without you?
Yeah, I was just trying.
Are you leaving town? When do you go back to D.C. anyway?
Nikki, get in here. I need you.
Look, I'm sorry. I gotta go. We'll talk later. I'm coming.
I can hardly wait.
What is all this?
Emily picked up a bunch of Marriage for Dummies, books and brochures for me at the church.
And you're supposed to... what?
Read it, learn it, live it.
And that'll make you a better spouse.
Well, they teach you all kinds of stuff, how marriage is a serious step, how it's forever, and they give you all kinds of things to contemplate, soul-searching.
Like what?
Like how you're not supposed to get married until you know everything that there is to know about the guy or whoever, and they tell you that you should know their high points, their low points, their true character, and you should be able to tell if you can really trust them, if they're honest, or they're going to be someone who is going to lie about everything under the sun and then put your marriage at jeopardy.
Is there a chapter in there that tells whether or not he's in love with you? Or if he's like the right guy for you, or
I already know the answers to all of those questions.
Really? You sure about that?
Okay, Aaron, I know that Chris and we had a rocky past, and I wasn't always honest.
You weren't honest because you didn't trust him, Allison. You were afraid that Chris would find out the real Allie, and he don't.
That's not the point. I mean, that's the past, and I've changed. I'm different now, okay? And, if I was a guy, I'd marry me. And the minister who's going to do the ceremony, he's a friend of the Hugheses, and he just moved back to Oakdale a couple months ago.
So that's what's got you looking like a Stepford fiance.
I do not. I'm just a little worried, okay? I mean, what if he asks me all kinds of questions, or he hears stories from Kim, or he refuses to marry us?
No, he's not, Allison.
Well, what if he doesn't think that I'm good enough for Chris? What if Chris starts wondering why he even liked me in the first place?
Okay, listen, you're gonna drive yourself crazy.
You know how preoccupied Chris has been lately. What if he gets cold feet?
Allison, if you're that worried that Chris is going to change his mind, then don't marry the guy.
Carly? Oh, sweetie. What happened? Are you all right? Oh, Sean.
It was Jack. He was here.
No, sweetheart, no, it was a dream. It was just a dream.
No, it was real. Oh, God, it was so real.
Oh, honey, come on now. It was a dream. Can you tell me what it was about?
It was Jack. He was dead. He told me he was dead.
I don't mean to be an alarmist here, but there's no easy way to say this.
Mom, what is it?
I've been having headaches again. Some trouble with my vision.
What kind of trouble?
Things have been getting blurry. Some of the old symptoms have come back.
What does it mean?
Well, it could be one of two things. It could be a post-operative side effect, in which case, if it is, there's nothing to worry about, and the symptoms will go away by themselves, but...
Or... Mom, what? What? Just say it.
Or it could be a sign of a tumor. Maybe they didn't get all of the growth when they went in.
But how do you feel?
Well, aside from my vision, I feel fine.
What does Walker have to say about all this?
I haven't told him.
Why?
Well, because our relationship has changed since he was on the case before, and I don't know how I feel about telling him because the feelings we have for each other are so new. Besides, I was given the name of a specialist in case the symptoms returned. He's in New York.
Well, who is he? What's his name?
He's the top of his field. He's used to handling situations like this after surgery, and I can see him. He can run all the tests, let me know the results, and besides, you know, after what we went through last time when I didn't tell you about the blindness, I just wanted to tell both of you now.
New York?
When are you leaving?
Well, that brings me to the other reason why I wanted to talk to you. I want you both to come with me. I know it's a lot to ask.
Whatever it is that she wants, just say no.
Tom, there's something that you need to know.
Margot, please, not here.
Not anywhere. There's nothing you have to say that I'm interested in hearing.
No, you don't mean that.
Unlike you, I mean what I say. The truth, Margot, I'm done.
Tom Hughes, you're a free man.
He's free.
On your own recognizance, by order of the judge.
Thanks a lot.
But he's the one that started this whole mess. I was just sitting there signing an autograph, minding my own business. Now what about me? When do I get out of here?
Honey, don't you think that we need to talk?
Yeah, we will. As soon as I calm down, we have to decide where we're going to send my things and how we're going to explain to Casey how his life will never be the same.
Tom! Tom, wait!
Look, I'm tired. I want to get back to my suite, take a shower, and forget about this.
Okay, I know, but just don't do anything. Don't decide anything until you hear what I have to say.
Let's hear it.
Not here, okay? Somewhere private. Would you come with me?
Margot, listen. I know you're angry. I know you feel like you're paying for Jessica's sins, but it's not your secret to tell. And if you want to do the right thing, don't ever tell anybody what really happened.
Tell me that you did not just say what you just said. not marry Chris.
All right, Allison, I'm sorry. That came out wrong, okay?
I invited you here to calm me down, not freak me out.
Look, we're friends, right?
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay, well, listen. Look, as best friends...
Friends, best friends. That means that you're supposed to know me better than anybody else.
Yes, better than everybody
You're
else.
supposed to know what I'm scared of. You're supposed to know what makes me laugh.
Yes.
You're supposed to know my secrets,
Yes.
my dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Aaron, marrying Chris, that means everything to me. You're supposed to be in my corner. You're supposed to be supportive.
Allie, I am. And that's why I'm telling you. Look, all I'm saying is maybe we should take a little bit more time on this, okay? Just think
I
about it
don't
a
know
little bit
why
more.
I thought talking to you would help.
I just want you to be happy, Allison.
I am happy. I'm ecstatic. Can't you tell?
This is what you call happy? Are you serious?
I'm just... This is the most important time in my life. It's supposed to be perfect, and all of these brochures and the booklets, they just threw me a little. That's all. That's all.
Are you sure that's all?
When I'm with Chris, I'm... the minister! Oh, I'm late! I'm late!
Okay, well, you want me to just... Am I just gonna stay here, or what?
Close the door! Wish me luck! Wish me luck!
Okay. Luck!
Hi.
Hi.
Come on in.
Am I early?
Actually, you're right on time.
Oh. So where is everybody?
I was told that Reverend Elkins had an emergency with one of his congregation. Should be here any minute.
Okay. And Allison?
Yeah, who knows?
It's quiet. It's always weird being in a church when there's no service going on, isn't it? It's like you're being singled out for judgment or something.
I didn't realize you were gonna be here today.
Oh, Allison demanded my presence, for moral support. It's okay. It's sort of taken my mind off of other things.
Yeah, I've heard about Jack. I know how close you are with him and Carly. I'm really sorry.
I just wish there was something I can do, all I seem to do is get in the way.
Come on, you in the way? That's pretty hard to imagine.
Well, imagine it, really. I just came from the police station and no... You listen to me? I'm complaining about feeling left out when my best friend's the one who's really suffering and... Well, so now you know how petty I can really be.
Come on. You petty? Never. I mean, you're an amazing person. You're smart, attractive. Anyway, I'm sure it wasn't you. It was... Reverend Elkins.
Christopher.
Yes, good to see you. I'd like to introduce you to...
Oh, you don't have to tell me. You must be Allison. I must say, the two of you look very much in love.
It was a dream. Your brain is on overload.
No, he was here.
What you saw was what you were afraid of happening. Your mind is playing tricks on you.
No, Rosanna.
Oh, sweetie, why don't you just try to get some rest?
I can't. I'm gonna go and do something, anything, before it's too late.
Go?
The police station. I'm gonna see how the search is going.
Okay, let's do that, and I'll drive you,
No,
okay?
please, just stay here with Parker and Sage, okay?
Emma is upstairs with Parker and Sage. I will
No.
take you.
Please understand that I need to be alone right now.
Okay, I just want to help.
All you can do now is pray for Jack. Just pray for him.
I will, I promise. I love you, okay?
Mommy! Mommy! Oh, hi, Aunt Rosanna.
Hi, good morning to you too, Parker.
Where's Mommy?
Mommy just went out to run some errands. She'll be back very soon. Do you want some breakfast?
Where's Jack?
Jack isn't home yet.
But I heard him. He was calling for Mommy.
When?
Last night. He was calling her name over and over again, like he needed her all night. But then it stopped.
You wanted information on Jack's car.
What have you got?
They pulled it from the river. It's been examined, and they found blood.
All right, get it to the
The
lab.
lab is already analyzing it. They're trying to determine whether or not it's Jack's or Starsiak's. I told them it was top priority.
Good work. Well, I guess you need to take a break. Huh?
No, I'm fine. What do you need next? And tell me where you need me.
Right here.
Hey.
I don't know what I would have done without you these last few days, Nick.
I wish there was more I could do.
Oh, there is, trust me. I mean, even on a good day around here, we're short-staffed, and with Kane gone and Jack missing.
Look, I will do whatever I can for as long as I can. You know that.
You mean it?
What? Are you kidding? Look, these past few weeks here in Oakdale have been terrific. I just wish I could stay longer.
You're kidding me? You'd be bored in a week.
Hardly. I mean, I'm finally having a chance to do what I've always wanted.
You would miss DC?
The bureaucracy? I'm sitting behind a desk all day, hoping that maybe they'll give me another chance on a big case. Not quite.
What would you say if I told you that I called DC and I told the IRS that you might be interested in a leave of absence?
You what?
I just said what if.
Okay, that depends on what I would be doing during that leave of absence.
You'd be working for me. With me. I sure could use the help, Nikki. We could use the help on an official basis. It would be a godsend to have you on this force.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes. I'll do it.
All right, well, you're going to have to talk to your superiors in D.C., cut through a little red tape, but welcome aboard, Agent Munson.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I only wish we were working together under happier circumstances.
Me too.
We're gonna find him, Dad. I know we will.
What are you doing? Why aren't you out there looking for my husband?
Harley, just try
Hal,
to calm
I
down.
swear if you tell me to calm down one more time, I will scream. I will not be calm. Stop telling me what to do. You need to get out there and find my husband, and you have to find him now.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You got something for me?
They found a body in the river. They're pulling him out now.
Fabulous morning, don't you think? Barbara, I have the most wonderful news for you.
Carly, if there's anything that you need to know, I will call you at home.
So I don't interrupt your hard work here, Hal?
Carly, every man and woman who works in this station wants to find Jack and bring him home alive and safe just as much as you do. But coming down here and losing your temper
He's my
does not help
husband.
us do our job.
He is my life. No one wants him to come home more than I do. So don't you dare tell me how to feel. Don't you dare tell me how to react or where to go. That is not your job, Hal. Your job is to find my husband.
Lieutenant,
You got something for me?
they found a body in the river. They're pulling him out now.
Reverend Elkins.
I hope I haven't kept you and your lovely bride to be waiting too long.
Allow me to introduce you to Emily Munson, Allison's sister.
Oh, I see. I am so sorry. When I saw the two of you, the way you were looking at each other, I naturally
We were
assumed-
just talking.
Yeah, we're friends. We're very old friends.
Right. From way back.
I see. Well...
Hi, I'm here.
That's Allison.
The tardy fiance, that's me. Profuse apologies, Reverend, but it couldn't be helped. It is such an honor and a pleasure to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Allison.
And I've heard so much about you. And I suppose you've already met my sister, Emily Munson. Thank you for coming. Of course. Thanks so much.
Yes, we've all gotten acquainted.
We're very close. And family's so important, don't you think? Okay, so what did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Jordan, how did you know that we'd be here? I told him that we would be here. Honey, I know how important Jordan is to you, and I felt that he should know this as well, and I don't want you hiding anything from him.
Hiding what? What's happening now?
Mom, we'll be right back. Will you be okay? I'm fine. Okay. I think the same goes for you and Rosanna. Do you think maybe she could spare you for a couple of days? Because I really want you to come to New York with me, please. Paul, I need you there.
I'll cancel some meetings and move everything around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No idea how happy you've made me.
Well, that's all that matters. I'll start making the arrangements, I guess.
Good. So will I.
Now you're absolutely sure, cross your heart, that it was Jack's voice you heard last night.
Cross my heart, I heard him.
Like in a dream?
Like he was here, like real life. He was calling for Mommy, Carly, Carly, just like that. But then it stopped.
But now that you think about it, it was probably just a dream, right?
It wasn't a dream, Aunt Rosanna. It was real.
Okay. Listen, I tell you what, why don't you go upstairs and check on Emma and Sage, okay? Make sure they're all right.
Okay.
Hello.
Fabulous morning, don't you think?
Barbara.
I have the most wonderful news for you.
Oh, man, you have got some nerve after all the grief you put me through.
Oh, once again, we're rewriting history.
I am not rewriting anything, Doc.
I never forced you into anything. If you're feeling guilty about what we did, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, the fact that you think that you can tell me what I can or cannot say about your slutty afternoon with Jessica's.
I am not trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to protect an innocent victim here.
Oh, Jessica's convinced you that she's blameless in all of this?
I am not talking about Jessica. I'm talking about her baby.
What?
Yeah, she told me she's pregnant. Doesn't know if the baby's mine or Ben's, but either way, that child's future is in your hands.
You don't care about that baby. You don't care about anybody but yourself.
Part of loving someone is forgiving them, Tom, and you love her. And I know you're angry right now, and that's understandable, but it doesn't have to be the kind of anger that lasts forever.
Look, if this is what you have to tell me, you're wasting my time.
Tom, come on. If you keep punishing Margot, if you keep pushing her away like this, you're only going to hurt yourself. And Casey. She loves you both so much.
When you love someone, you protect them, and she could have protected me by telling me the truth. Jess, I heard it from a stranger.
Oh, please. That waitress from the country club? She's nothing but a vindictive...
At least she told me the truth. Margaret's the one acting like a stranger. I don't even know who she is, and I sure as hell can't trust her.
Oh, just talk to her.
The thought of being in the same room with that woman makes me sick to my stomach.
So what, you're just gonna throw everything away, all the years you've had together, everything you built? Margot hates herself enough already.
Good.
For what happened.
That makes two of us.
You don't hate her, Tom.
One thing's very clear. She's got a big hate on for you. What's that about?
It's difficult to explain.
Difficult to explain? Well, let me take a stab at it. She told you about her little fling with Doc Reese. It disgusted you, rightly so.
No, that is not what I mean. I mean, yes, I tried to warn Margot about Doc, but Tom, it's much more complicated than that.
Would you please stop talking like a lawyer for 1 minute and stop making excuses for her?
Would you please just listen to me for a minute?
No, she doesn't deserve a friend like you.
No, she doesn't.
And I intend to tell her that next time I see her.
No, Tom, no, please, don't do that.
Doris, would you hold on just for a second? My son is right here. Thank you. Something you need, honey?
How soon do you want to leave for New York?
Well, as soon as possible.
You know, you sounded awfully chipper on the phone just now. If I didn't know any better, I would think that you were up to something.
Honey, I was talking to Doris Rosen. I want her to think that we're having a little celebration here.
Why?
Doris Rosen? I know that name.
She's one of our largest distributors. Isn't this a phone call I should be making?
If you did, she would become suspicious. Now, I have just canceled an appointment with her so I could go see this specialist. I'm trying to come up with a cover story.
Why?
Because if Doris finds out that there's been a recurrence of Barbara's health problems, then that could mean financial problems for us.
Precisely.
She's doing the right thing. Barbara, listen, I'm sorry about the remark I made earlier. Jennifer has explained the situation, and of course, I wish you the best.
Thank you, Jordan.
And I completely understand why you would want your family with you at a time like this. But I am going to miss you.
We'll be back before you know it. And with good news about Mom's health, for sure. And then we can pick up right where we left off.
All right. I better get back to those arrangements.
That was very close.
Barbara, as I was trying to tell you earlier, this is not the best time for me to talk.
Don't talk. Just listen. Now, I'm going to be leaving town very soon as I can make arrangements with Paul and Jennifer, which leaves you open, free and clear with Jordan. So this is your chance, dear. Make the most of it.
I despise the man.
Fight over one innocent child.
If it weren't for you, I'd be able to see my daughter.
My daughter, Victor. You're nothing but a sperm donor.
Now the battle takes a turn.
Listen to me, New. When you bring Abby home, and you do it now.
No one saw coming.
You're my daughter!
This week on The Young and the Restless, CBS Daytime.
Marrying Chris will be a dream come true for me. He's always been there to depend on, and he's always been there for me in good times and bad. And he's not just a friend to me, but he's really become very dear and very special to everyone in my family. Isn't that right, Emily?
Yes, of course, Ellie.
Of course.
And I already feel like I know so much about him. And I know as the years go by, we'll grow closer and closer, and we'll learn more and more about each other.
Very good.
And I know that marriage isn't something to be entered into lightly. And once we take our vows, it's forever. And we couldn't be happier. And when love comes along, you just have to take it and embrace it and just be thankful for that gift.
What a refreshing attitude. Well, I hate to cut this meeting short, but I do have another appointment.
Oh, we understand. Don't let us keep you.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you, Allison. Please give me a call and we'll talk about your plans for the ceremony.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you.
Chris?
Reverend Elkins, thank you. Emily?
Did you hear that he's performing our ceremony?
Why wouldn't he?
Well, after all of those books I read about what it means to be married and what it means to be a good wife, I just thought that, I don't know, he would just look in my eyes and he would just kind of see stuff, you know?
What kind of stuff, Allie?
I don't know, like everything.
He's a minister, Allie, not a mind reader.
Yeah, but guys like that, they're supposed to know the secrets to the human heart, you know? And he's seen it all, he's heard it all, and he's giving us his blessing. It's wonderful. We're going to get married.
You're wrong about me. I do care about people. Believe it or not, I care what happens to you. I care what happens to Jessica's unborn baby. And yes, I care about Jessica. I mean, we made a mistake. We can't undo that now. All I can do now is hope that no one else pays the price for it.
Oh, how magnanimous of you.
You know what'll happen if Ben finds out about Jessica and me, don't you?
Yeah, he'll walk out on her just like Tom walked out on me.
And even though that baby could very well be Ben's, it'll be born into a broken home. Is that what you want?
But I want my life back. I want my life.
You can't get your life back by destroying someone else's. It's not going to work that way, Margot. I mean, think about the baby. You know how long and how hard they tried for that kid? And Ben is going to be a great father unless you take that joy away from him.
Don't you put this on me.
It is on you.
Your bail hearing is in a half hour.
All right. Thanks a lot. I'll be right there. Listen, Tom and I can make the little incident at the Lakeview go away by dropping the charges we have against each other. You can make the rest of it disappear, but only you. Don't let this thing change you, Margot. Do the right thing, please. Don't say a word.
This is not about me, Tom. This is about you and your relationship with Margot. So just go back home and talk to her. She needs her husband.
And I need to know the whole story. So let's start with, what is it that you're leaving out?
Tom, I am just trying to help here.
Why would mentioning what a good friend you've been make Margot angry?
Because she has so much on her mind right now. The last thing she needs to be concerned about is me.
What does she have on her mind? She's got her lover and her best friend lying on her behalf.
Margot is not the guilty party,
Well, who is
Tom.
the guilty party? Is it me? Am I guilty for trusting her too much?
No, that is not what I'm saying.
Well, what are you saying? Would somebody just be straight with me?
I am trying to.
Then stop talking in riddles. I mean, Margot's not the guilty party. What does that mean? You sound like her over at the jail. You know, she says to me, well, she's not the one who... Oh, no. Oh, God, Jess. It was you.
Please, God, no.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Do you want to break Ben's heart? Because I don't.
Too late.
Lieutenant! We found something.
It's part of a shirt.
It's Jack's.